free from desire, you realize the mystery, caught in desire. You see only the manifestations, yet mystery and manifestations arise from the same source. The source is called darkness. Darkness within darkness, the gateway to all understanding. The master acts without doing anything and teaches without saying anything. Things arise and he lets them come, things disappear and he lets them go. He has but doesn't possess, acts but doesn't expect. When his work is done, he forgets it. That is why it lasts forever. The master leads by emptying people's minds and filling their cores, by weakening their ambition and toughening their resolve. He helps people lose everything they know and everything they desire, and creates confusion in those who think that they know. The supreme good is like water, which nourishes all things without trying to. It is content with the low places that people disdain. Can you coax your mind from this wandering and keep to the original oneness? Can you let your body become as supple as a newborn child's? Can you cleanse your inner vision until you see nothing but the light? Can you love people and lead them without imposing your will? Can you deal with the most vital matters by letting events take their course? Can you step back from your own mind and thus understand all things? Look, and it can't be seen. Listen, and it can't be heard. Reach, and it can't be grasped. Above, it isn't bright. Below, it isn't dark. Seamless and unknowable, that returns to the realm of nothing. Form that includes all forms, an image without an image, subtle beyond all conception. Approach it, and there is no beginning. Follow it, and there is no end. You can't know it, but you can be it. When the great is forgotten, goodness and piety appear. When the body's intelligence declines, cleverness and knowledge step forth. When there is no peace in the family, filial piety begins. When the country falls into chaos, patriotism is born. If you want to become whole, let yourself be partial. If you want to become straight, let yourself be crooked. If you want to become full, let yourself be empty. If you want to be reborn, let yourself die. If you want to be given everything, give everything up. There is a time for being ahead, a time for being behind, a time for being in motion, a time for being at rest, a time for being vigorous, a time for being exhausted, a time for being safe, and a time for being in danger. If you realize that you have enough, you are truly rich. If you stay in the center and embrace death with your whole heart, you will endure forever. If you want to shrink something, you must first allow it to expand. If you want to get rid of something, you must first allow it to flourish. If you want to take something, you must first allow it to be given. This is called the subtle perception of the way things are. The soft overcomes the hard. The slow overcomes the fast. The path into the light seems dark. The path forward seems long. Brotherhood path seems long. True power seems weak. True purity seems tarnished. True steadfastness seems changeable. True clarity seems obscure. The greatest art seems unsophisticated. The greatest love seems indifferent. And the greatest wisdom seems childish. The gentlest thing in the world overcomes the harshest thing in the world. That which has no substance enters where there is no space. Hey, it's all good, dribble by the hood, but I'm doing this one for Detroit and Icewood. Understood, it's all good, dribble by my hood, but I'm doing this one for Detroit and Icewood. If the shit ain't sweet, don't play with your life, don't play with your freedom. Boys crazy from the Dean Cashew, coming out the club or out the restaurant, and then we put hate in your teeth. Now you lay in the street, this shit ain't sweet. Sweet, sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. This shit ain't sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Now, if the prophet should die, will you turn on your heels and proceed as if the truth had never come to you? Thou shalt not kill, you shouldn't rape, you shouldn't steal. These are not polite suggestions, they are codes of behavior. And those of you who choose to ignore them shall pay the dearest cost. When I clasp my flashing sword and thy hand takes hold in judgment, I shall take vengeance upon thine enemies, and shepherds we shall be. For thee, my Lord, for thee, power hath descended forth from thine hand that our feet may swift to carry out thy command. And we shall flow a river forth unto thee. The team of souls shall it ever be. While I so Utica, Rabaka, fatigue. If the ship roll by, there is no space. Hey, it's all good, joint roll by the hood. But I'm doing this one for Detroit and Icewood. The shit ain't sweet, don't play with your life, don't play with your freedom. Boys crazy from the dean cashew, coming out the club, around the restaurant. And then we put 8 in your teeth, now you lay in the street. This shit ain't sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. This shit ain't sweet. Sweet, sweet.